My name is Ricardo Villalba. I'm with Washington Digital Media, a film production studio here in Washington, D.C., and I'm a Film Connection mentor. Well, my main focus has always been youth work. And so that kind of like came in handy when I started, my business. But when you guys called me, it really helped because you guys were sending me young adolescents, I do get some older students too, but the fact that I have the drug and alcohol counseling training and all that kind of helps me in terms of working with different individuals based on the level that they are in regards to filming, production, script writing, and editing. Working here with me, I don't know how the other mentors are. I think it has a lot of benefits. Festival, because just to give you an example, I have taken classes at colleges too, especially, trying to get familiar with the new software and things like that. And the teacher kept saying, when you work for someone, this is what you do. When you work somewhere, this is what you do, and things like that. And the whole time, I'm not working for nobody, I'm working for myself. So one of the benefits that I guess I have is that I'm not only teaching people to go work for someone, I also prepare them if they want to be self-employed, if they want to go out there and get their own jobs and become independent filmmakers. So that's a thing that's one of the biggest benefits when people come through Washington Digital Media and I'm their mentor, is that I'm preparing you for whatever you want to do, and stuff. I try to give you all the knowledge, skills, and experience I have. You're actually going out on the work. You're actually doing work because that's what we do. So the students are learning with real work, hands-on training, very different from a classroom setting. I'm in Washington, D.C., so we don't get a lot of celebrities. Most of the people that I usually work with are politicians. I have relationships. We are in the nation's capital, which almost every embassy for every country is here. I have worked with many ambassadors, the Swedish ambassador, the mostly Latin American ambassadors and all that. But when the president of Paraguay came, because I'm also from Paraguay, I was hired to become the videographer, photographer for the whole, visit here. And that included me going into the White House, including meeting the president at that time, who was Trump, and just navigating the whole White House and shadowing the White House video production team and all that too, because they would tell me, what I could do and what I couldn't do, where I could go, where I couldn't go, and things like that in regards to filming. So that was an exciting moment. Here at Washington Digital Media, we work with everything that is Sony. We started with the Sony a7S II. Now we have the Sony a7S III. We have a lot of Sony camcorders. We probably have altogether about 12 different cameras, all Sony. We work with different lenses too. We have a lot of lenses, wide shots from a 10 millimeter all the way to a 300 millimeter lens. We have lighting equipment, we have stabilizers, we have 2 drones. We also have a sound recording studio here, so when we need voiceovers, we have a room that is assigned mostly for video production, in which we can, put a green screen, take it out. And here you are you interviewing me in our podcast room, where we also doing podcasts, in which we not only recording a podcast, but we can transmit it live online. So we do a lot of live streaming as well. What I have developed now is a program within the students in which each of them have to work on a film, but they support each other on that project. So for example, one week somebody says, well, I want to make my film. So that person becomes the director of that film, and the rest of the classmates become their camera person, the sound person, the production assistant, things like that, but they rotate roles. Right now we have already 2 really amazing films that they're doing. One of the students, Ahmed, who came in recently, I think he joined us around December, he's already submitting his short film in film festival, and he feels so proud of it. He's like, I never thought, when I first came here, I didn't know how I was going to learn. And here I am submitting my films to film festivals already. I'm very friendly, but I'm also very straightforward with the students. One of the things I tell them from the get-go is that I'm not going to be babysitting anyone. This is not high school, middle school. This is already like a job, you know. If you say you're going to come in at 9 a.m., I expect you to be here at 9 a.m., you know. If, you know, I'm going to support you more if I see that the students I'm giving the effort also to learn. So it all depends on how hungry you are, how much you want to do this, because if this is the true thing that you want to do, this is your passion, then show it and work for it, and work for it hard, because that's the only way you're going to, you know, achieve your goals.